This is Lee with 82 Gaming 12, and I'm back with another video over Austerlitz 1805. So this is published by Hexasim. It's part of the Eagles series. This one was Rising Eagles. The designer, Walter Vejdovsky, came out in 2016. And I was abruptly interrupted. I think my finger hit a button that stopped the video. So the last video was interrupted, and we'll pick up right where that video left off. Let's talk about our sponsors. We've got Dr. Pepper for these videos and testers. Dr. Pepper, established in 1885. It's an authentic blend of 23 flavors, and it's my preference for my soda choice. You can find out more information about how to become a pepper at drpepper.com, and there'll be a link in the information. Next, we have testers, part of Rust-Oleum's product line, and this is their modeling section. Paints, adhesives, things like that. And I've used this spray adhesive. It's very good for print and play projects. Does a good job of staying stuck. And they have very fine paints, which I've used as well on modeling projects. And you can find out information about testers online at rustoleum.com/testers. And there's also a link in the information under the video. So let's pull back here, get kind of an overview of the battlefield here. So this is where we stopped. We were right here. Presbyzoo. And the third column was attacking there around Koblenitz. And so that's where the video ended, right after that those assaults were finalized. And the coalition forces, some of them were pushed back. So, okay, let's take a look here. We've got, I moved back over in here. I moved back the Grenadiers. They have a no order. So the only way they could have moved, said the rocks formation. The only way they could have moved is independent movement. I forgot that they had that. I didn't look over at my order map, but they wouldn't have been able to move. So I put them back. I could have moved them with, said, well, they moved with an independent movement. I could have done that. But and I could still do that. I could roll for him. But that would only move maybe certain units. But at least I could maybe put them on the road or do something like that. So I guess I can roll for that. Let me. From here, you really can't see anything. Let's see, we've got, I've got to check the lowest quality factor. Looks like that's a 7. This one here is a 9. Got a 7 here. They would only be able to move a half. So, okay. So we'll do the one that's out here in the lead. This one right here. Can't move. Well, they could move 1 hex. So I could still move them 1 hex. I could move them up here on the road. Okay. Okay, the next one has 9s. I rolled an 8, so they could actually move. And let's see here. The slope hex would cost them 2. So they would go 1, 2, 3 right there. And then back there with the rock, 6, so they can move. And all I'm doing is just moving them up. Well, wait a minute. They wouldn't be able to, they can only move half. So they'd only be able to move really right there. So that was their activation. I've already paid for it. That was the one that I need to just correct. So, all right, the one that they're going to try for is going to be Lawns, right here. He's got a 9, and I rolled a 10, so that failed. I guess I'll go with, let's see, I guess I'll try Marat, who's in charge of the reserve cavalry. Right here. And he's got a 9. I rolled a 5. Okay, so they can activate. Okay. And their objective is Blazowitz. They don't want to get too far ahead, though. All right, let's see what we got here. Oops. Okay. So we've got 1, 2. And that little stream there didn't cost anything. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. It's like, where's all the horse? Where's my horse artillery at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be a second activation. Here it is, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 4, 5, 6. All right. So that's his second activation. He moved up. Okay, we're going to try to move Langerin over here. Okay, but I got to roll for end of turn. I rolled an 8. So I got to roll higher than a 9. Okay, so second activation. Oh. Well, let's try Buxhausen again instead of Langerin. I don't think I guess maybe I haven't moved Langerin at all. I thought I moved him. Yeah, I have. Why does he not have a? Does he not have an activation marker already on him? He already have one. Okay. Buxhausen. 6, and that's what he's got. Okay, all he's doing is he's trying to route these guys here. So, okay, it's not stacked with them. Okay, the artillery unit rolled a 6, so they're still routed. The infantry unit rolled a 3, so they're not. So, that's where we're at. And he's finished. Okay. So now we go back to the French over here. And we're looking to activate Lon. It's right here. Where's my finger at? Right there. Okay, he's got a 9. I rolled a 6, so I can activate that. Okay, and they're looking to move up. Their objective is Austerlitz, right here. That's their objective. Well, you can't see it. Pull back. Right here. That's Lon's objective. The 5th Corps. But what we want to do is we want to bring some artillery up to use against them. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Everybody's within range here. It's heavy cavalry. They're dragoons, I guess. It's slow to go up. Let's see. I think just +1 for everybody. Yeah. But only going up. So, let's see. Yeah, so he can go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes to there. Okay. Now this here. This guy 1, 2, 3. They go there. Go to there. 4, 4. Light. 2. Go to there. 2, 3. There. 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Again, stays. 3, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make them move 5 because they're moving on the road. Okay. Didn't get up there quite like I wanted, but we moved up. Okay, so that's all his activation. Okay. Go ahead, see if I can't activate migration. It's got a 9. All right, roll a 4 so he can activate. Now he's got a defense order, which means the units can only move 1 hex, and they can't initiate melee, or they lose the defense order. But I can fire and let's see if the 8 o'clock turn visibility is 3 hexes. So got a couple of units here. I can fire this unit here and this unit. Okay. Now, because they're firing at a range of 3, they have to add 1 to the die roll. Plus, because they're coalition, they have to add another die roll. So it's a +2. But there's still a chance for a something. So okay. So it really doesn't benefit to really fire with both of those, but there's that. We're firing there to there. So I gotta add 2 to the die roll. I rolled an 8, becomes a 10. Okay, no effect. But that means I've got to put a fire marker on it, which costs 3 to leave, which alright, so alright, let's see here. Alright, so we're gonna move the units here. This guy moves up. This guy moves up. These guys move up. Move those guys up. Those guys move up. Move those guys. They move up. I'm gonna try to roll for these guys. Independent move. These guys move to here. This guy, let's see what we got here. Migration's gonna move to there. And then I've got a couple of units here. This unit here. This one. And then this guy here. We're going to try to do independent moves with them. Alright, so the guy up at the top. See, should be able to see him now. He's got a 10 multi-factor. Alright, so 6. He can move half, which would be 3. So he's going to move 1, 2. Gonna move right out there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, right here. Those guys have a 6. I rolled a 7, so they could only move. They would only be able to move 1. So just move those guys right there. This guy here, he's got a 7. He can't move but 1. So he just moves to there. Okay. So we can remove this. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so Coloreth. Let's see. Alright, I don't have, well, okay. We can try to go back up here. Where's he at? Okay. Back up there. The rock. And try to move those guys again under independent moves. He's got a 9. I rolled a 4. Okay, so again, we'll just try one at a time. Those guys first. 6, they can move half. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they could actually move more, but I don't want to move too far ahead. This guy's a 9. 6. So they move right there, and then back there, they've got a 7. That's 11. They don't get to move but one hex. So move him up. So he's activated twice. Okay. I got back. Let's see. Let's try to use Legrand. 3. Okay, so I can move those guys. And their objective is at crossroads. If I pull back, here's their objective. We've got to go, the roads here, we've got to go through. That's how we get there. So, excuse me. All right. So, this cavalry has got to go through the road too. 1, 3. He goes to there. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oxiden stays there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they've activated. Okay, so let's see, the only thing, well, yeah, the French, they've got Napoleon back there. Activate him, but I don't want to. I want to wait. So I'll pass. The French will pass. Okay. Colerath right here. He's gonna try to move up to Blasowitz. So he's got a 7. I rolled a 7, so he can activate. Okay, so now he's gonna be 2 now. It costs to go into the village. Okay. Willerstown on the cost 1. So they go to there. 3, 4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so that's where they're at. And I've noticed we've got a little gap here that can be exploited right here between everybody. But when we go back to the French, they pass, of course. And Kutuzov is going to try to activate. Of course he does. So he's going to move over here with Kolarath. Put him here, and I'd have to put an activation marker on him. Oops. Whatever one is. And then we go back to the French. They pass. That's it. Okay. So let's see, we would have route movement, which is going to be this unit right here, which is 2. We go to right there. Didn't see that, did you? It's right here. This unit, it was right there. It's got a movement of 2, so I'm not going to move very fast. Okay, so now what I'll do is we're going to move to the 9 o'clock turn. Still no order phase or order change by commander. On this turn for the initiative, the French get a -2. And it's going to be 10 and 10 on the end of turn die rolls. But what I'll do is I'll go back here and remove the activation markers and get ready to do the next turn. So I'm going to stop right there at the end of the 8 a.m. turn. This is a shorter video. And we'll pick up with the next one at the 9 o'clock turn. And looks like we're going to have some heavy combat over here on the other side of the map now. We've got Lon's 5th Corps approaching Bagration's right wing. which is limited in the fact that they've got a defense order. So they're limited and they can't attack melee. They can fire. The guard has an objective where they're moving. Looks like we're probably going to have something happen here around Blazowitz. And we've got fighting over here in Austerlitz right here going on. Alexander may have to move some units here to plug the gap here. Kutuzov could do that too. He could move some units here to plug the gap. Let's see down here. Of course, Davu's going to have some more forces coming in, but right now he's getting looks like he could get easily surrounded. He may have to pull back some more. They could pull back still some more and stay within his objective, which is the crossroads. He could do that. But he's going to need some reinforcements to battle these guys that are coming. And he's still got Legrand's forces here that they're going to move up through there. So, see what happens. Okay, so hope you're enjoying the videos. This is a pretty, I think, very good system. There's not a lot of complexity to the formations, whether it be in line or column, so forth. Basically, you have to be in a defensive order to get the benefits of like what a square would be. But when you're in a defense order, you also are vulnerable to artillery fire with a -1 die roll. So if you're in clear terrain, so that's something to think about. But there's a lot of clear terrain out there. And that's what's going to have to happen for like maybe Colliworth. He's going to have to drop into defensive order to keep Murray's cavalry from running through him, maybe. Okay. So this is, like I said, Austerlitz 1805, Rising Eagles. Our two sponsors for these videos is Dr. Pepper. Authentic blend of 23 flavors, and we've got testers. Fine products for modeling. So check those two sponsors out, and we'll catch you in the next video. This is Lee with 82 Game and 12. Appreciate your support. Hit that like button, subscribe, catch all my videos, leave comments. You know, if you see something that I'm not doing correctly, point it out to me. I want to be sure and do these correctly. As a gamer, I want to do the game according to the rules so that you get the true outcome of how the system works. So, and I know I missed probably some cavalry pursuit, I think. So anytime you have cavalry involved in any kind of melee, you're going to have to check for pursuit if the defender leaves the hex. So if you got an advance, of course, the cavalry have to advance first if any cavalry are involved. So the other thing is I have to pay attention to mixed formations, which is infantry and cavalry attacking together, which of course is going to be on the melee chart. But there we go. So I'll catch you on the next video. Try to move a little faster on this. Moving all these units by yourself takes time. You're also thinking as both players, so that takes time. But I'll try to pick up the pace a little bit and get things rolling. So we can maybe shorten some of the lengths of the videos here on these turns. So, all right, I'll catch you in the next video. This is Lee with 82 Gaming 12.